everybody, so today we're going to have a look at another inbox review of another new kit. Well, new to me at least. As you can see, I didn't do any clever reveals or anything, but what we have here is a bottle kit from AZ Models, AZ Model plastic kits, and it is 1/72 scale Heinkel He 162C Salamander. This one is marked New Tool 2022. Cool. And this box is pristine. It's a very clean little box. So speaking of boxes, let's take a look at the box itself. I like the artwork on the front here. The artwork is by Carlos Alonso, it says here. Carlos Alonso. Not like a couple of my favourite F1 drivers, or a couple of the F1 drivers. Suddenly I forget the name. Carlos and Alonso. Anyway, I'll cut that out. So that's the front of the box. On this side we have, as a kit, some information in Japanese. Down here says unassembled plastic model kit, cement and paint not included. A little thing there in I don't know what language that is. Is it Polish? If you know better, please let me know. Certainly somewhere in Middle Europe anyway. Eastern Europe rather. So something there in Japanese, caution, again Japanese and English there. On this side, same as the front, well, AZ Model is the basic information. Famous German fighter Heinkel, and the price tag. Cost me £12.60 from Halifax Models World. Category, cat number AZ7827 if you're interested in getting hold of one of these. On the other side, let's check we're all in the screen, in the viewfinder. Another picture of the aircraft, telling you which model it is. HE162C Sperling prototype M48 at the Seegrotte in Germany, April 1945. And then here you got a caution in English. So I'm assuming this is basically this. And AZ Models in the Czech Republic. So I was wrong. It is Czechoslovakia, or Czech Republic. Address there if you want to write them a letter, tell them how nice they are. On the back we have colours and markings, which, if we go back to the front, super detailed plastic parts, decal sheet for 3 versions, colour instructions. These aren't the instructions. So this is basically the paint markings for it. So you've got 3 versions here. This one looks like it may have been an unpainted prototype, and these would have been painted as they were hoping they'd be flying them. I doubt it got that far. So splendid prototype. This one HE162C Prague Bohemian Raver Protectorate, and this one I can't read that. Jagdfliegergeschwader. Jagdfliegergeschwader 1. Fritz Schmenkel. Reinhold Wolfgang Cottbus. I have no idea what that means. But if you do, feel free to let me know down below. Right then. So that's the outside of the box. Let's take a look at what's on the inside. Okay then. Let's open it up. I have opened this before, but I haven't done anything else. Some more information there. Modelarovo. Okay, so that's a website. So here, that's something else again. Model is something else. So a different website, so eShop, I guess, if you want to buy from them. Anyway. So as you can see from the plastic parts there, there's a fairly small kit. Let's put this somewhere safe. Right, so we're presented with a plastic bag, small plastic bag. There appears to be 2 sprues in here, or what I think is actually 1 sprue broken in half, or cut in half to fit this little bag. Let's take a look inside. So right there we can see there is a decal sheet, instruction manual in colour as advertised, and the plastic parts. 2 sprues, as you can see there. So let's take a look at the instruction manual first and see what we have. So as you can see here, title of the vehicle, HA162CD Salamander, and history in 2 languages. I'm assuming that will be Czech and this is in English. And then down here at the bottom of the page you have the symbols for what you're doing, and then you got the colour callouts. So the paints you're going to need. You got Humbrol colour numbers only, which is odd because anyway, but you got the full name of the colours there. So black, white, black grey, gunmetal, black green, yellow, aluminium, silver, blue, red, grey and brown. So next page. So the top half of the page, to get you all in, we have the sprue map. Now it's some parts, I'm guessing these parts in red are parts that you don't use. So it looks like there's a whole set of wings that you don't use. It's interesting. Anyway, construction begins with the cockpit, as is tradition. And so cockpit there in 4 sections or 5 sections, 6, lots of sections. And then you put the fuselage together after while installing the cockpit and engine intake, engine exhaust, some other bits. And you're going to require 10 grams of weight. You can't see that. And you're going to require 10 grams of weight to get it all in. Or rather, to stop it from being tail-sitted is what I meant. Yeah. Look at that for a moment. Got this part here, K, which looks very thin. I'll check that out. Well, I can see on the sprue that it's not as small, as dainty as it looks there. So anyway, we're now on the next page. We're up to stage 9, which is putting the tail onto the vehicle, putting a little ring around the entry of the vehicle, dropping the wings on. So we got the C and the D version, the 2 wings, 2 different types of wings. So you got the gull wing top there, and that's a normal, what I'd say is a normal wing, but they appear to be rigged forward, so yeah. And then at the bottom you got putting on the undercarriage, yes or no, some plastic there. It says plastic. I think everything's plastic in this kit. Anyway, so you've got a more detailed look there at the assembly of the undercarriage, wheels and gear, etc. Nose wheel there as well. And then on the back you put the transparent part on, C1, and that's it. So that's interesting. So the D model Salamander, let's get it, see if we can get it in, has the forward swept wings, and the C model Salamander has normal wings. So these are the gull wings, and these are the forward swept straight wings. I wonder how that would have flown. Right then, let's take a look at the decals next. So we've got a nice little decal sheet, which looks neat and tidy. Nothing terribly exciting, nothing special, but as long as it works, as long as they go on normal, I've never used the decals in an AZ model before, so this will be the first. Well, this will be the second, because as I'm recording this, this is the second AZ models I own. The first one is currently in construction. Have a look at that later. I'll have a look at that. There'll be other videos. I've already uploaded the first look and the first part of the build. So if you're interested in that, have a look at my channel. It's the what's it called now? Yeah. It's the B25 Mitchell. Yeah. Anyway, plastic. Zoom out. So, as I suggested, I'm assuming this is basically one large sprue. Get you out of the way for a moment. This is basically one large sprue chopped in half into two little sprues. Which I think is a good idea, because that means basically you've got a smaller box and all the stuff that goes with it. Anyway, so as it's just one sprue, we don't have any numbering on the parts at all. Let's see what it says in here. So all the numbers, if you're going to need them, are on the sprue map. So there's no numbers on the parts themselves. So basically it means that you're going to have to be looking at the sprue map to make sure you've got the right part number. For a lot of the parts, it's not going to be that much of a chore, because you can just match the parts up with what they look like on the drawing. And with some of them it's going to be straightforward, like the wings and the fuselage. Some other bits may be a bit tricky, but I'm sure we'll be okay. So what do we think of this? It is a new, well, relatively new mold, so I'm guessing it's going to be pretty good. The detailing on everything, like on the wheels for example, is very fine and sharp. The lines on the wings look, on the bodywork and the wings actually, all look neat and tidy. There's a tiny bit of flash in the corner here, nothing to write home about. Actually, it is very thick, so you're just going to need, it's quite dense actually. So, unless it's supposed to be there. Let's look at the instructions. No. And it's on both sides as well. So how to monitor that. So yeah, there's some minor flash and mold lines, so it's going to need a bit of scraping to clean it up. What can I see here? The body, one set of wings, bits of the tail there, gear covers, internal parts, part of the exhaust for the jet engine, front wheel, other little bits and pieces, gear and so on. There's a tiny control panel there. Anyway, and the next part of the sprue, the next half of the sprue, this has some more wings again. So you literally have 3 sets of wings. Let me see. Looking at them at the yeah. So there are 3 sets of wings on this thing. More wheels here and here. Intake. Yeah, it's not very bright, this lighting. Anyway, that's the front of the jet engine, corner of the jet engine, exhaust piece, I think. Got the tail fins there, and that is, I don't know what that is. Well, there's 2 of them. So again, I don't know what they are, and I don't think that they're in use for this kit either. So they're just spare parts. As before, the molding is nice and clean. This is going to need a bit of a wash. I can see there's some something left some release agent, maybe something on the wings there that doesn't look pretty nice. Let's see if this, can't see it on the other. Yeah, looks like these are going to need a bit of a wash. So yeah, detergent, warm water should do the trick, I hope. Yeah, so the first straightforward kit, nothing terribly exciting, as good as you'd expect for the price that you're paying. So there you go. Also, nearly forgot, you've got the clear parts as well. This is the canopy. It's in a little resealable bag. I'll just get it out. There appears to be 2 bits of plastic on this sprue. 2 parts. You've got the main cockpit canopy there, which is looking pretty nice, as good as you can get. Then there's a little tiny piece here, which just to the left of it, just over there. I have no idea what that is. I suppose I could look at the manual to see if it says anything. Just a moment. So it's part C2, it says there. And so I'm assuming it's part of the cockpit. So let's take a quick look. Yep, it's right there. So it appears to be part of the aiming sights or whatever. So yeah, that's part of the cockpit. So those are the clear parts, the cockpit canopy and part C2, which is a piece for the cockpit. So this is just a quick look at the Heinkel 162 Sea Salamander by AZ Model Kits. AZ Model Kits. By AZ Model Kits. Yeah, anyway. Have you built this kit? Have you seen this kit? Is it something that's in your stash? If you can answer to any of those questions positively, leave a note down below, and I thank you very much for watching, if you got this far anyway. Yeah, if you enjoy what you see, tell your friends. If you didn't like it, tell me why, so I can do a better job next time. And thank you very much for watching. Take care everybody, and enjoy your model making.